entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Hi guys, I'm Grapher here, and this is my Raid Shadow Legends Diary. So in this video, basically, I just completed Doom Tower. I wanted to show Dark Elhain for a minute. I've never done this before, and I'm starting to do it now. Oh, I made a mistake. I need to go back and fix her. Because if you'll notice, I put this piece on her, and now I've broken the Savage set and kept the Perception set, so I need to change this to the attack-based boots. Hopefully I have some in Savage. If I don't, then I'm gonna have to go find some. But this is how I ultimately want to build my, oh, nope, I don't have it. This is ultimately how I want to build my Dark Elhain. Have the crit damage here. That's already booked out. The event came around, so 65% crit damage. Then here has the crits, has the 50% attack, and then I had more crit damage and more crit rate. And now I'm wondering, filter. Let's go to the filter. Come on, come on, come on. Filter. We'll go here. Attack percentage. And where is my Savage? There's the Savage. Has speed on it with attack percentage. This one I know for a fact has crit rate on it. That's 9% crit rate. If I drop it, that will put me at just 70 or 65 crit. Ooh. So what I may do is run that up a little bit and just pray that it lands on crit rate at least once. That's the idea right now. And I don't, and these are what? Attack percentage boots. Now, should I be willing to replace those with speed boots if I have them in Savage? I don't know. Let's see real quick if I even have them. All right, so it's not a decision I got to make. So that makes things a little bit easier. I think I'm going to have to end up putting that attack percentage chest here and then sacrifice the crit rate because I want to be able to, as you know with Savage set, ignore that 25% of enemy defense. So anyway, that's me working on my Dark Elhain. Seer was like the MVP of Doom Tower for me. She clears those waves like no other. I was running her with Madame Ceres, and I was almost afraid that there was a duplication of tasks there because Madame Ceres strips buffs as well, but Seer uses those buffs as multipliers, but it seemed to work just fine. However, I think that's because it was a normal Doom Tower. I'm not so sure that's something that's going to be, that I'm actually going to be able to do in hard, Doom Tower hard. And the other side of it is I still need to get a better chest piece, but I have been focusing on Dragon's Lair today because I want to get these frags for Yoshi, who I have reserved excitement about him. But here are some of the frags, so I can go ahead and grab those. And that's just a 4-star chicken and an epic book. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna save my resources so that I can continue, because there's going to be another event coming up soon. There's champion training. I have a few champions lined up that I have waiting just so I'll be able to do the champion training event. I have a few chickens lined up. What's the next tournament? I think the next tournament, please don't be Spider's Den. Please don't be Spider's Den. Please be like Fire Night or something. Oh, there's no other tournament coming up. There must be one starting tomorrow. There must be one. Or am I going crazy? There must be. See, read more. There is, so tournaments, there's Dragon. Ice Golem doesn't start. Aha, so Fire Night will be the tournament that starts tomorrow or on the 20th after Dragon's tournament ends. All right, so then, yeah, I think I'm gonna just stop on Dragons right now. I got a good bit of gear from there. I'm not sure how much of it I'll actually be able to use because I'm trying to take my time and re-gear champions piece by piece by piece. I don't want to like overdo it and overextend myself and overextend my resources. So now seems like a good time as any to just stop doing Dragons and I'll wait for Fire Night because guess what? I need crit damage sets from Fire Night anyway. So I'll hold on to the energy I have, I'll hold on to the gems that I have, and I'll go at Fire Night. Now, what I'm gonna try to do here is I just switched over, or not just, but I had, and just to be on the safe side, I wanna double check to be sure. Jizoh was one, and I've said his name again a couple times. Charmander 1994 recommended that I try Jizoh to finish like the first Scarab King in a Destroy set. So I put him in a Destroy set. This is him in it right now. Just wanted to be sure that he wasn't, that I hadn't changed him back, because that cost me like 1.3 million in silver to do it. So I'm gonna go back, and I want to know if it's better for me to do Scarab King with Jizoh as opposed to Coldheart. The reason why is because he does put a counter on himself, or he can put a counter on anyone, which then means that he's going to attack again with the Destroy set. However, the plus side of Coldheart is that she has turn meter manipulation on her Heart Seeker, and that plays a big role in keeping the Scarab King down. I've tried to use this team on auto and it didn't work. I was just like, I put it on auto and tossed it to the side and came back and they lost. And I'm not even sure why. So I'm going to go through it now, and then I'm going to do the thing that I typically do at Scarab King, which is when there's only like 2 or 3 left in the second wave, I go from auto to manual and just A1 my way through the rest of it. And that way I'm assured that all of the cooldowns are gone by the time I get to the Scarab King. That's the idea, that's the plan. I'm trying to find I feel like I've always said, at least I got past Scarab King this time. At least I've beaten that and was able to get through the rest of Doom Tower with relative ease. But I feel like I have the champions to be able to auto Scarab King. I just don't have any idea how to set it up. That's the problem. I don't know how to put the gear on them or whatever. My miscreated monster, he does have his 3-turn shields with a 3-turn cooldown, so he should be able to keep us shielded. And part of that means that turn meter manipulation is important, so that way that the Scarab doesn't get to strip the shields. But maybe it's a risk doing it this way. But I feel as though and who's hitting harder? 603. And let me see how Vergis does when it's his turn. I would like to know who's hitting harder, because that way I'll know who to put the counter on, basically. So, if Raglan falls now, we got a problem. Why is the second wave so hard? It's never this hard. There we go. Thank you. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, so now I will take it off auto and then just A1 the rest of the way through. So he hits for, on his A1, about 5,000 when you add it all up. I shouldn't have hit him. Vergis hits for about 10 to 11,000 on his A1. Let's run that one more time with Jizoh on his A1 against Harvester Jack, just to be on the safe side. Have kind of like a fairer comparison. So we'll hit you, stun, hit you. Now of course, hit you. So our cooldowns are just about reset. Okay, Jizoh should be able to. Wow, Raglan, save all that extra turn proccing for the battle. Actually, no, don't do that, because that kind of screws up everything. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, that was 12. So maybe I should put the counter on Jizoh, because it looks like he's hitting harder. You know, the more scientific way to do this would be to actually just look at his stats and see. The genius that I am. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm already kind of skeptical just because I don't have the turn meter manipulation. So all those buffs were removed. This is his move that puts counter and shield on himself. And then he'll go again. Okay. Vergis. Just so that we don't set off the Scarab King, we'll do that. And now we'll put up the shields from Miscreated Monster. See how this goes. I'm already skeptical because I'm thinking that it's just better to have the turn meter manipulation from an Armiger or from a Coldheart. Plus Coldheart's A3 is enemy max HP, so it's causing more damage, so it knocks the shield down even more. This is probably a terrible experiment. An absolutely terrible one. Vergis just hit him for a lick right there, though. But the other idea is that hopefully, like Jizoh, at the end of it all, Jizoh and Vergis will survive more than Coldheart does, because she falls relatively quickly, and then it's just Vergis facing him alone. So yeah, this is going to set him off. So if we have 2 there, then that seems to make me believe that it would be better once the shields are down. That might have been a false assumption. In fact, it's looking pretty sketchy right now. So what I think I'll do then is that, since it looks like it won't be, I think I'll just have to put my Jizoh back in his the regular setup that I had him in, the regular defensive setup that I had him in, and then just go from there, because he was one of the keys to me being consistent in Fire Knight. Like, I still think Jizoh's a beast. I think he's awesome. But for Scarab King, that one time it was good, but I don't think it's something that can be consistent throughout Doom Tower. Man, no sir. Yeah, I think that turn meter manipulation is key. And I know you hear it everywhere, but sometimes you need to take a kick in the teeth on your own to figure things out. So we'll just end it right here. And then what I'm gonna go do is leave battle. I'm gonna go put the gear back on Jizoh that I had. I think I took a screenshot of that. I hope to God I did. I don't really remember. But yeah, I still like Jizoh. He has been great for Fire Knight for me. And I think tomorrow, when Fire Knight actually starts, I'll do a video on him to showcase his abilities. Let's see. Let's go back here. And this was expensive when I did it last time. It was so, I don't even know if I have enough silver to put it all back. To be quite frank, I might need to farm some more before I can do that. Let's see, he had an immortal set. Yeah. So, in fact, I'm not going to sit here and let you guys watch me re-gear. That's what I'm going to do. I'll make a video on Jizoh tomorrow. I like him a lot. In that Scarab King experiment, it was a failure, but he did actually make it through the first Scarab King solo. So I think he's an underrated champion, and I love the defensive-based ones. So I would recommend building him up, but as it says in a lot of places, I don't think he's going to be too useful for me after the mid-game. In any case, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.